Tonight I'm not going to hang out with anyone. And there's always one guy who starts it, and everyone falls into the trap type. हामीले अब सानोमा देखेको भनेको एमपिसीमा सानो रुममा पुलिसले आएर आधी घण्टापछि लखेट्ने खालको सो मात्रै देखायो नि त. So these kind of things are very inspiring, and Silence Festival is important. So Testament was a huge deal for us to be able to get them here.
Yes, and actor actress पनि हुने ठाउँ सबलाई तस्काउनु पर्छ अनि छ्याप्सु मास्क लाएर सुई छिरेर अझ बिरानलाई त हिटलरको मास्क मात्रै. That is the worst mask you could choose. सुई भित्र छिरेर ढ्याम बन्द थाल्यो, एउटा गीतपछि एम्प पड्क्यो अनि सक्यो. अनि हाम्रो प्लान त्यतिमै फेल भयो. Welcome to the Rock Show with ASM as a fairy with another great guest on this show. It is my honor and privilege to have the hero of the metal scene, if not the hero of the metal scene. Please welcome to the Rock Show, Mr. Avishek KC. Sir.
Thank you, Mr. Mishra.
Always a pleasure to have you on the show.
Always a pleasure to be here.
It's been a while. Right? तर त्यो अन्तरालमा चाहिँ you guys have been everywhere. I think I met you. हाम्रो त्यो interview was just before download, I think. So you have to tell me. You started off the year in January last year, and you had this like 28 वटा दिनमा 28 वटा shows.
20 20 दिनमा
20 वटा shows. How was that experience?
That was okay because that one was in UK. So the travel distance was alright. Yeah, the shows get you tired. थाकिहाल्छ eventually. तर त्यो बेलामा चाहिँ हामी राति 1-2 बजे पुगेर सुत्न पाउँथ्यो. ट्राभल लजहरुमा सुत्थ्यो. Every night travel lodge felt like home. अनि त्यसपछि 2 बजे सुत्यो अनि चाहिँ भने 6 बजे 7-8 बजेसम्म. So you had a few hours of sleep. The one that we did in March was the real.
That was the real deal.
Yeah, that was a bitch. So, fuck.
And how what was the schedule like in March?
19 shows थियो. But it was like Europe ko map ma this gera type ho ke.
So Sakai on the road,
Sakai on the road, and the crazy ball phalda jस्तो ke bounce pani yahaबाट त्यहाँ गएको छ, त्यहाँबाट यहाँ आएको छ, यहाँबाट त्यहाँ गएको छ. Every day was minimum like 600-700 kilometer.
Yeah.
1100-1200 kilometers सम्म पनि गरे.
And as a vocalist, and I'm sure listeners and viewers are aspiring vocalists and stuff. The toll it took on your voice. How did you rest your throat, or what did you do?
I didn't get to rest my throat. There was no chance of getting. First thing, सबैको body works differently. मलाई चाहिँ निन्द्रा चाहिन्छ मेन कुरा. To first निन्द्रा पुगेन भने फर्स्टमा अट्याक गर्ने भोइसमा हो. अब कहिले पनि निन्द्रै नपुग्ने पछि त्यो पनि अट्याक. Exactly. First चिजै नपुग्ने, and then there was obviously the partying or the travel itself, like hanging out. Tonight I'm not going to hang out with anyone. And there's always one guy who starts it, and everyone falls into the trap type.
Yep.
So yeah, man, birami pani bhayo. The show had to go on. You know, you just work your way through it.
Right.
Some shows may not be your best shows, but then you come back like a day or two, you recover and you come back.
This whole ride led up to download. Now that's about हामी यहाँ हुर्किँदाखेरि हामीलाई त्यति फेस्टिभलहरु थाहा थिएन. We knew about Woodstock because that was the festival and stuff, but we always sort of knew Download Festival.
Yeah.
Even like just music fans मात्र पनि हुँदैन.
Yeah, everyone.
We knew Download Festival. I'm sure for you, it must that was just a surreal thing to just be there.
Yeah, it was insane, and with the lineup that was happening this year, and there was like Slipknot.
Slipknot came back.
Yeah, Slipknot came back, and there was Tool, and it was insane. There was everyone on this bill. The Slayer last show, Lamb of God, Opeth, anyone you Dream Theater, anyone you can think of, all of your idols were in the same bill. So it was pretty surreal. It took me a while to sink in. Because like you're so busy with just moving on. Like what's next? I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Sometimes you don't have time to sit back and process. Oh, shit, man. And at that moment, it was at download after we played the next day. And it was just like, fuck it gave me a sound. And then I started fanboying and like going around. So yeah, it was a surreal experience, definitely. Because I grew up looking at videos from download with my friends. We used to sit down in my mirror corner here. And this was, we used to watch like full sets from download, like, oh, यसले त चुर्काएछ यो दिन भन्यो ब्यान्डले अनि कोही कोही चाहिँ यसले त भब्बाल बजाएछ अनि एभ्री इयरको डिफ्रेन्ट सेटहरू हुन्थ्यो नि त कहिले यो ब्यान्डको त्यो ब्यान्डको सबको हेर्थ्यो it's pretty cool to have been able to get there.
It's fascinating because on top of all of that, Underside ko sabhanda the most beautiful part of it is the productivity. Like you're always coming out with new songs, new singles.
Thank you, man.
As we are going through last year, like you guys are pushing in and everything that's happening. The news of Silence Festival comes. Now you guys are supposed to play at home, and Testament is coming.
Yeah.
How was that experience?
That was unreal. Our Testament Nepal ma hola bhanera. Like, you know what it was like when we were growing up. We didn't get to see anything.
Nope.
Except for the internet, magazines, हाम्रो outlet भनेकै media मात्र थियो.
It's not for us.
It's not for us.
It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen. You know, slowly Silence Festival came in, and त्यो भयो, and I was a part of the team working. And then slowly we were the ones leading the festival as a band, and हाम्रो management. Then we're like, shit. So अहिले त झन् drive. It's about trying to get whoever you can down to just to make it a statement, as in like, so at least a few kids walk away with some dreams or memories, you know. It would matter so much to be able to see that. घरमा हामीले अब सानोमा देखेको भनेको एमपिसीमा सानो रुममा पुलिसले आएर आधी घण्टापछि लखेट्ने खालको सो मात्रै देखायो नि त. So these kind of things are very inspiring, and Silence Festival is important. So Testament was a huge deal for us to be able to get them here.
The orco connection that you have with that band is that the drummer. And there was a big issue that's happening still in India, and Sanjib couldn't make it from Guwahati because of it. At the last moment, he stepped in, and he did what, 4 songs, 5 songs? Did you?
4 songs.
4 songs.
He wanted to do the whole set. I was like, no, man. It's okay. We can do 4 songs.
And how was that experience? Like on the spot, picking it up with the legend?
That was such a weird experience. So, बसिरहेको थियो अनि we were obviously hanging out with the crew and everyone. उसको drum tech अनि it sucks, man. These guys can't play, you know. The drummer's like stuck. He's not going to be able to make it. I mean, बिहानसम्म try गरिरहेको थियो waiting for निशान्त until the morning or moment before the stage, and चढेर बजाउनु पर्छ होला अनि सोचेर तर भएन. He just couldn't make it. It was crazy. It was not possible. And there was no internet, nothing. And so it was just, and Gene is a super quiet guy. I think the quietest one in the band. And he's just like, I'll play. That's all he said. Like, I'll play. And then his drum tech is like, give me the songs right now. So it's like, if there's anyone who can do it, it's Gene. Only one, like, so he replaced Slayer drummer from Bravo, like in a night, or like Opeth, or like he's filled in for so many bands, just like in one night. Yeah. So that's probably his thing.
Yeah, I think that he's used to
it. For us, how many songs you guys playing? And 8. Okay. He's like, no, but we don't have to play 8 songs. It's fine, man, because we got 2 hours before the show, so maybe
2 hours before.
2, 3, like 3-4 hours. But we never got to sit in a room and play together, or even like.
Not once?
No, not once. Like, obviously, we were organizing the festival, man. So he was, like, kanma rakyo, and he was just like in meditation mode. Sune, just used to see him.
I saw him, yeah.
Walking around. Then we sat down in the green room before we went on, 15 minutes before we went on. It was like, okay, like, Pandu guitar lera, yetikai. No drums, not plugged in, and just like atle. So we go through this song, and so we'll go through that part because I don't know that part. And then right before going on stage, he's like, oh man, I've never been this nervous in my life. I'm like, thanks, man. That really helped, man. Like Gene Hoagland is fucking nervous. And so just went on, and I don't know what happened. We just got through it.
It sounded killer.
Thank you, man. I know you're being nice, but like...
No, it sounded good, man.
And Gene was like so disappointed, saying like, I don't care, man, as long as you're playing for us.
No, it was fantastic.
Because rather than not playing, it's Gene.
Yeah.
You know, Gene Ogwin playing
It becomes a special show.
Yeah, it did. And one of the songs we were like totally lost, all of us. Zara and I were like, damn. It was a brand new song, so that was the best part. No one knew what it sounded like.
That's how it sounds like now.
So, yeah. So it's like, take that and keep it for a while.
Yeah. Avishek KC, man, I'm gonna just त्यो सबै achievement को त्यो पढाए जस्तो भइरहेछ के. Best player award goes to. It's been
you're doing a great thing, man. You're keeping rock musicians को अलिकति भए नि इज्जत. Well, at some point, you're giving us a place to come and talk and tell us our shit and stories. I think you're the only guy who's doing it for the real deal. Now with all the beard and the glasses, you even like look like one, and like I am the real deal. Mishra. No, but jokes apart, this is good, and it's nice to be here.
Thank you. I think people should हाम्रो पनि आफ्नो like Facebook, Instagram, or social media, you see the achievements, as I said. That there's a lot that goes behind in making it happen. Like, all of us are, हामीले त्यस्तै नै effort लगाइरहेछ. All the people watching us are putting in the same effort. Equalizer. So I think I think once they find out, they love us a little more.
I think they do. Like,
I think they do.
They're loyal.
They're loyal. That's people. And metal fans are the most loyal people.
Yeah, true. They are.
Speaking of metal fans, I think it's so hectic 2019. Probably the crowning achievement, knowing you and knowing what your favorite band is growing up, because we've talked about this.
Yeah.
Was standing in front of the kit of Mr. Chris Adler.
Oh yeah, that was a highlight of this year. There's so many things that happened this year.
Tell me, I've got that. Chris Adler, even someone who मैले त्यति राम्रो गर् नसुने पनि, those are names that you know of.
They're influence.
But for you, those people are probably building blocks.
Definitely.
How was that experience?
That was like, that came out of nowhere, to be honest. So Chris Adler was doing the whole India tour and Nepal and Asuktai from Purple. It was like, we hadn't played Kathmandu एउटा पनि show in a year since last August. So we were like, we're gonna do something special. And Asuktai was like, oh, Adler's coming. Okay, there it goes. Then they're like, all right, so we'll play. And he was playing with some bands and local guys in Bangalore.
Yeah.
So we asked the promoter in India, and like, if you're up for it, we can do a few songs. Like, ek duda uthara, maybe I'm prepare garer rakchu bhaneko. And then it was like, oh no, Chris is really doesn't want to be stressed. His mother was sick, who passed away. Rest in peace. Sorry about that. But and so he was in a lot of difficulty. But at the same time, and we had to respect that. We said like, it's all right, man. We'll still be honored to close the show, and even our audience were waiting to see us. We hadn't played a single hometown show after releasing 2 songs. So we met Chris, picked him up, and then we hung out. We didn't even talk about any of playing together or anything. I just took him the Bodha and stuff in the evening, and he was like, yeah, I want to. And we did tour with Between the Mothers. त्यो band चाहिँ अहिले Chrisको management company र उसको wife, so they run a management company now that is out of Lamb of God. And Between the Mothers is managed by Chris Adler. So he knew about us before we even met, like, oh, so it's you guys. And I want to see your show. And so he was watching. And I don't know what came up to him. So after like a few songs, he's just like, I want to play with these guys. That's
on the spot.
Yeah, they bought it, and Supriya and Suzina were sitting right there, next to them, and so he's like, so she heard Supriya is like, he wants to play with them, and then like I have a picture of like Dipit is like holding up a sign. It's like Chris wants to play LOG. I was like, Adler wants to play LOG because I can't see. I mean, I have come to side. Adler wants.
He was
to
holding
play.
that at the balcony.
And the stage side because like no one comes in when we're playing on stage, right?
Yeah.
So even not Deepita. So Deepita's like, Adler wants to play LOG. So I was like, fuck, got the next song.
So this is happening. So this is happening while you're on stage performing.
Yeah, while I'm on stage. So Adler apparently saw us perform and.
He went like,
I want to play too. I want to be a part of it. So he came down, And you were expecting to play 2 songs. I didn't know that. So that's what पछि थाहा भयो दिपीले चाहिँ 2 गीत भन्दैन. So I was apparently waiting for the second song. I was just like, thank you. This is fucking awesome. And I just set him off.
Like, what? No.
So we got on and like no one was prepared, obviously.
Yeah. But
we didn't have a bass sample or track or anything for that because it was not supposed to happen.
Well, everything
it was just like, Pandu, याद छ नि ठिक छ अनि दाइ बिग्रन याद छ नि खै थाहा छैन अनि आधी दाइले छोड्दियो त्यसपछि because like we were not prepared. It was super spontaneous and it was fun. So that was like special. And I realized Chris even played without any monitors because we don't have monitors.
Yeah.
We have in-ears, right?
Yeah.
So he was playing without listening to anything. So he was this slap back मात्रै सुनेर बाहिरको साउन्ड सुनेर मात्रै बजाइरहेछ उले so हामी सबैजना हामरे चाहिँ खास चाहिँ
wow.
So it was fun.
It sounded amazing.
I played that same song on that stage so many times.
Yeah.
Not with Chris Adler, obviously. So yeah, it was a big deal.
It's a testament, no pun intended, to like how hard you guys have worked to get here, man. It's for sure, because I remember seeing you guys first time in the old attic, Purano attic, Uttar Doka wala.
Yeah.
You fresh out, fresh cut, haircut, and everything. And I remember at that moment I had taken a few things, and I remember seeing you guys live, and the effects of the things I had taken was wearing off because the music was so good. And I started listening to the music.
Music was too loud for you at that point.
Especially for the Uttar Doka.
I was like super fresh. We had just finished one show in Purple Haze the same day.
Oh God.
It was Halloween, so we all put on masks as if like we were going for a heist. It was like attic had a little posh crowd.
Yeah,
it had a mixed crowd.
Yeah,
right?
Those ran away that day.
Yeah. We were like, we want to freak these people out. Maन्छेलाई अलिकति posh, अलिकति it's an actor actress पनि हुने ठाउँमा तसन सबलाई तसन पर्छ अनि छ्याप्सु मास्क लाएर सुई छिरेर बिराना त हिटलरको मास्कमा थियो. That is the worst mask you could choose. सुई भित्र छिरेर ड्याम बन्द थाल्यो एउटा गीतपछि एम्प पड्क्यो अनि सक्यो अनि हाम्रो प्लान त्यतिमै फेल भयो. 2टा गीत बजायो and we walked out.
You walked out. That's it. You only played 2 songs?
Yeah, we only
then Tumbleweed played.
And then Tumbleweed played. Because there was no second amp. So it was like, good.
I remember that. And it's that your chaotic energy on stage that you feel. I mean, I still see it. Some silence opening, you can still feel that sort of energy come out. Have you ever thought of giving like a vocal master class or a workshop or something?
No. I am actually thinking of taking one, to be very honest.
Who are you going to take it from?
I've been talking to Melissa Cross. You know this lady she teaches all these metal bands. She's been teaching
James Hetfield,
everyone. I messaged and she was like stoked, like, oh wow, from Nepal, I would love to teach you, man. So we have been talking about it. It's just my tour schedule got that time. If I have to take classes, it has to be private class with her on Skype. त्यो चाहिँ कि मेरो रातिको 10 बजे हुन्छ 11 बजे कि बिहानको 5 बजे उठेर गर्नुपर्छ. She lives in the other side of the world. So अनि मैले त्यो सुत्ने उठ्ने कमिटमेन्ट पनि राति करायो भने त अति हुन्छ होला हामी घरमा हैन 10 बजे त्यो पनि सोचे अनि बिहान उठ्ने कमिटमेन्ट plus it's the touring. That's why I've not been able to
you could do what Nitesh does, put a blanket over your head.
Oh yeah.
That's a good DIY. Okay. Yeah, that's a great DIY, Nitesh.
She'll think I'm a terrorist or something. Like, are you in
what are you doing?
Are you in a bunker or something?
Oily like this next decade, like 10-19 done.
Yeah.
There's a lot that happened. You coming out with equals and like that was 10.
Yeah,
that was exactly 10.
This decade, yeah.
Yeah, that is 10 years ago. And all of this has happened throughout 2020 before I talk about what you have plans, what do you see in the metal scene in 2020 in Nepal? Apart from Underside.
In Nepal?
Yes.
Okay, in Nepal, I mean, metal is really in a weird stage everywhere. I think everywhere I've been, it's in a weird phase, because it's never going to be the top thing. It's never going to be the mainstream thing. It's not, and like people can try and put you there sometimes, but like you might be lucky enough to have a lot of people know your name, but it's never going to be that because it's not meant to be that. It's.
But you need a black album.
But it will always survive. Either you need a black album or an album that can be played in a strip club or something like that. I don't know. You know what I mean, right? Either even rock company, there is a possibility of doing that because like, but metal has always been a little more extreme and a little more
counterculture.
Yeah, definitely. And so, but it always survives. That's what I've noticed. And then like it's not going away anywhere. So it depends on what kind of bands come out, where the bands take it. Like we started in as Equals. We were Lost Oblivion and Equals and Underside in the same decade. So we started from that, and like we were the first metal band to go out and do the G-Bob contest thing, and and then like we came back Underside and we did like whole bunch of shit. A different story with Underside. Our next thing for us, I mean personally, we're trying to take it where we want to take it, and like I hope there are more bands who are going for their own journey. You know, I think that's most important. The scene gets as big as the band gets. You know, the more people you can influence with your music, the wider the audience is. Yeah. It's for the band that's coming up. That's what I believe.
More people hear it.
Yeah. And it doesn't mean more people hear it. It doesn't mean going soft, because I think we've written the most heaviest song we have till now, and it's wild, Gadhimai. It's like, there's no melodies like we used to do in the previous album. This album's like going hardcore, and we have the most views or the most audience at the same time. Yeah. And the people want to listen to Yei Naya Gite more than the old hits that we had or whatever. So it doesn't mean you have to dilute yourself, but it doesn't mean it's for everyone. And that's the truth.
It's also a case of finding your own sound.
Yeah. And that's where we're going.
Clearly you guys have found your sound a long time ago.
On the way.
Wow.
Yeah. I think like it's changed a lot with this album.
Do you think it's on the way, even for you?
Yeah. For your album, Malai, to be honest, I just feel like, so that's how you write a song. It's like, Balla, I feel like I know how to write a song. And even this album is like the first push. So I'm looking forward to the other one already. Like I'm contemplating that, or like thinking about how much I can write if I get to write another album after this. Because your album is already written, right? So your album, we're trying to find our sound, identity. Identity is really important as well. And so, mixing all that with the visuals and the stories, the lyrics, the whole cheese, like one thing बनाउनु. अनि that has been the journey, and I think we've learned to do that a little bit this time, but we can do it definitely better.
In taking this identity to far off lands, the inclusion of the Lakhe as well, when going on European tours, how has it been in terms of you educating people about Nepal?
Yeah, exactly. Like it's very different. Suppose if you see bands coming from, you see the Who, from Mongolia, right? They're like we were on the same stage download, like they were playing 2 bands after us. They were coming and taking pictures with our lahers and kids.
Wow.
And then now they're like
blown up.
They've exploded in the last 6 months.
Yeah.
And it's a little different because our culture is not that popular, to be very honest. Like, हाम्रो देशको popular cheeseहरू is different. It's definitely not. We don't have a rooted music history एकदम भएर, which is एकदम research based भएर open भएको छ जस्तो मलाई लाग्दैन. I might be wrong. I'm sure that people are doing it, but at least I don't. अनि like your Mongolian culture, Genghis Khan, Mongolian throat singing, everyone knows that.
It's a lot more metal.
Yeah, and people know about it. Like a lot of people know about it, and so it does help you.
Yeah.
When you fuse that with something.
Get that little...
तर हाम्रो चाहिँ के हो भने, we go take the lakhe on stage, everyone asks us, what is that? But it's not like everyone already knows what that is. So there's a different factor about educating the crowd. But it's working, like it's helping us a lot. The imagery and the energy, so even if we are opening to an empty hall, I guess in a pack way, I'll say, as soon as we start.
Yeah.
So it definitely is helping with the visual aesthetic and production wise. Yeah. And it's fun to just watch 4 dudes on stage all the time. At least get a dancer in there.
This is getting boring.
Yeah.
Now, it definitely adds a visual element.
Yeah, it's ethnic, and we have the stuff in the sound as well. Like your album, we've incorporated in a small way in our own terms. Because I mean, कोही पनि educated musician छैन. So it's just like लिएर आइज हाल्ले आफूलाई जहाँ मन लाग्छ हाल try गर different things. We're not following any rules.
Instinct.
But we're not following any folk rules or fusion rules. We're just doing what we want to do. And it's fun for us.
Plus it gives you your own sound.
Yeah.
At the end of the day. Abhishek, we've talked about so much. A lot. But what we haven't talked about is Underside's plan for 2020. What's to be expected by a fan like me from Underside?
Definitely an album. So this is going to be the first debut album, a full album, because we've done EPs, EP Pasma. So this is going to be the first full-length album. It'll have 11 to 12 songs.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it's gonna be, and so we've almost finished it. I'm doing my vocals so like from tomorrow again, I have to start. And we hope to get it done first half of the year. A few more videos. And then we start touring again from end of March. We're playing a few festivals around Asia. Hammer Sonic, we're doing that one.
In
Indonesia, yeah, that's a big one. And
that Slipknot is playing.
Yeah, Slipknot's playing.
Suicidal Tendencies is playing that one.
Yeah, Suicidal Silence, Trivium, Slipknot, Amon That's it's sold out apparently. It's like a 40,000 festival, and from there we're going to Japan.
Okay.
And then we have some other shows like China, Taiwan, Philippines, so we're going to Asia this year.
Okay.
So we're trying to album promotion tour and probably do an Australian tour, a European tour, just like
go
tour,
everywhere.
Go everywhere as much and spread the music, promote the album. And that it's going to be, hopefully it gives something, comes back from the album.
Any personal ambitions?
Yeah, I want to do the vocal lesson thing, to be honest.
Okay.
I do want to
that sounds
do
exciting.
that, take care of myself more on tour, like, because you learned this year, I've been like abused.
By myself.
Yeah, we've done almost like 80 shows or like 80 cities in 1 year, so that's
insane.
And like bands do like 200.
Yeah.
So, but like still for us, 80 is still a big deal. So this year, I hope I can alikati be more systematic about it and work more on my art, make myself a better singer, a better performer. So I want to do productions, stage. There's a lot of things we want to do visually with the music videos and like stage aesthetics. We want to try some cool home shows. Let's see what happens. A lot of plan, man. It's just like, it doesn't stop.
It doesn't. It shouldn't stop. Because I think everyone included is really grateful to have the music of Underside.
Thank you, man.
Maybe I don't get the opportunity to say that, but I'll say it on air.
and it does mean a lot. That
we already do appreciate it.
The
You guys
amount of support we get is ridiculous. I feel like, how the fuck?
Yeah.
How are so many people showing up to our shows, even like when we play home here or like anywhere else in Nepal?
Because we're proud of you.
Thank you, man. That means a lot, and like
we really
hope we won't let you guys down. Like,
I'm looking forward to your 2020. It's going to be exciting. Now this is the part of the show where I'm going to give you that camera.
Okay.
And you're going to talk in that camera, and you're going to talk to your fans.
Take that.
No, don't take that camera. It's inexpensive.
I'm coming for you.
So the floor is yours.
Okay.
Whatever you want to say to the fans, well wishes, right there.
Thank you so much. You guys have been a big part of my life. No, you are still a big part of my life, and I am doing everything I can to make good music, make myself a good person. So if you guys need, and when you need, I hope my music is of help to you, because I'm expressing myself, and I can't thank you guys enough for being such lovely and dedicated people. I love you guys, and thank you so much.
Fantastic. And that's the show. Thank you for tuning in to The Rock Show with ASM and AKC for today. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, man.
From Binay, Kansakar and the team of Nagarik, we'll see you next time on The Rock Show with ASN.